Hello, and welcome back to the Copper Valhalla. I am your host, Tyler Barris. With me forever and always is my co-host, Nick Kissy.
What up?
Episode 2, man.
Yeah.
Look at that. They doubted us.
They did. They thought we were going to give up.
They said, them boys got one episode in them. And we said, nah.
The amount of times I've told people, I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber now, make like 2 videos and stop for 4 years.
It's pretty sick. You had a prior YouTube career, didn't you?
No.
I mean, career is a strong word.
Yeah, that is a very strong word. I used to upload in high school. Alien hunting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big alien guy?
I thought they were cool at the time. I had a blow-up alien my mom gave me. And I would set it up like behind bushes and I'd be like, all right, guys, we got an alien hunt.
That sounds like a sex thing.
We got a little Mexican girl we can go grab.
You're practicing on being an ICE agent.
Yeah.
We saw the ICE building tonight in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
I didn't know we had, this is dumb, I didn't know there was like a local branch of immigration.
They're like Chipotle.
All I read is, I see on the news, Texas. I just assumed all those guys were down there.
Yeah.
It's a real crisis.
They're
down
making
there.
it far.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when Donald Trump was running for president the first time, his second debate with Hillary, he was like doing like weirdly good. He wasn't saying anything inflammatory. And I was like, this is weird. He hasn't blown this up yet. And then right at the end, he's like, we got some bad hombres in this country. I was like, he blew it.
No, you got to stop.
There it goes. There it goes. Ooh,
I wonder what my dad's reaction to that was.
No telling. That's the switch on the soundboard has been flipped. I don't know what it means. You sound fine though.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. We're new to this.
Yeah, we are.
We're brand new to this. I took a drink right there. When I take a drink, I expect you to carry this thing.
Okay.
There was a pause.
Take another drink. Watch this.
All right.
So, like these Jews, they keep coming to me and they
Jesus,
keep. All right.
Come on.
Sorry, I just got out of a basketball game. I have some adrenaline running.
That's good. Yeah, you had a IM basketball game.
Yeah, intramural for college.
Yeah, not instant message, you old bastards.
Dude, Will Davis was like, "Yo, man, why you saying I am like you know what the fuck that means?"
He's not gonna like that impression you did of him just now. Yeah, he's not gonna listen to this.
Yeah.
There's no way he's gonna listen to this.
No way.
He's like, oh, those kids are recording their voices. That's cute. He calls me a bitch every time he sees me.
Yeah, what the hell?
I don't know.
I went up to him and I was like, hey, you could call me a bitch.
You did say that, which was crazy.
I think that was the worst thing I could have said.
Yeah. Now he thinks you're a bitch. He's just not going to call you one.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to give you what you want.
He might call me a pussy now.
Which is worse.
Big pussy.
Pussy bitch is the worst.
Yeah, put them together. Oof.
Man. We're 3 minutes in. This is going to be a fiery episode.
3 minutes in.
You went through some changes last week. You had a change in your life. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I broke up with my girlfriend.
You hear that, ladies?
I am single.
That Valhalla Boiz available.
I'm single and I'm ready to fuck.
All right. Well,
no, I'm going to save myself for marriage.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's called involuntary celibacy.
Oh, yeah. So you're going to shoot up a school soon.
I mean, yeah, if they're all unvaccinated.
All right.
Syringe, shoot up.
All right. Good. All right. Pfizer, if you want to sponsor Nick.
Pfizer.
Not going to sponsor me. I'm a patriot. Dude, I did get the vaccine when it came out, but I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
Dude.
Because I heard that one was only 1 shot instead of 2. And I was like, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, get it all over.
One needle's better than 2.
I remember I was like, yeah, Mom, get the Johnson & Johnson in and out real quick. And she's like, they're getting blood clots to pregnant women.
And you were like, all right, I'm a non-pregnant man. I don't see the issue.
Yeah.
No, but I did after I got it. They were like, it turns out that's the bad one. I was like, well, I've made it this far.
Yeah.
Here we go. 4 years. Still kicking.
That's probably your knee problem coming from that Johnson & Johnson.
I think the knee problem comes from something not that, but I'll keep it in mind for sure.
Okay.
I'll go get it checked out at the doctor. Be like, so what do you think about this theory? I think the Johnson & Johnson vaccine did this to me.
Dude, I love running my stupid ideas past like doctors, like really smart. Like I went to an eye doctor.
Yeah.
And she was like, you need to wear your glasses all the time. And I was like, wait. So my whole thing was, I told her, if you wear the glasses, you're giving help to your glasses. Therefore, you're making them weaker because your eyes are having to like be like, well, I could just take an easy chill pill. These glasses are doing it for me. You take them off. They're working out like a muscle.
Yeah.
They're having to work harder. And she said, no, your eyes are not a muscle. Your eye is a eye.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense to me because I went a long time. I got my glasses when I was like in the 10th grade, and I went a long time without wearing them. And I went to the eye doctor like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years after that. And I told her, I was like, yeah, I do pretty good throughout the day, but then around 8:30, I can't see anything and I get a massive headache. And she did some eye tests as eye doctors do, and she was like, yeah, your eyes are working like 5 times harder than normal people's.
So you say my eyes are pretty good?
Yeah, I was like, so they're strong? She was like, no, they're giving out. I was like, all right.
You will go blind in a year.
She was awful. She made fun of me. I picked out some glasses and she was like, with your prescription, if you get those glasses, you will have bug eyes. I was like, I don't like this doctor.
Dude, my optometrist made fun of me too. I was sitting on the stool.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, you're so tall. You sit on that stool, you look like a grasshopper.
Grasshoppers are short.
Yeah.
They're horizontal.
He said my legs, because my legs were like bent inward.
Oh.
I think he was like, yeah, rub your knees together.
It's like, yo, I was just watching Bugs Life. Those grasshoppers are tall, man.
Grasshoppers beat up the ants.
Dude, speaking of A Bug's Life, I saw a trailer for A Bug's Life show, and I thought it was going to be like a TV show.
Yeah.
And then it was just all real bugs. It's like a documentary about real bugs. And I was like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, they always do that.
The hell do I care about real ants?
Yeah.
I get it.
They can't talk.
They gather food. They dig.
One cool thing about ants is they can carry like 20 times their weight.
Is it 20?
Maybe 40 or 100.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Are there weaker ants than others? I bet South American ants can lift like a tree.
That sounds about right.
You got to survive in like the Amazon versus like suburbia. But I think suburbia brings its own challenges. You have small children running around.
Yeah.
Trying to light you on fire with a magnifying glass. Did you ever try to do that?
Oh, yeah.
It takes forever.
We would try to start fires with magnifying glasses.
Did it work?
No, but then we ended up using like a telescope glass, and it was more powerful, and we got some flames going.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I watched Toy Story, and I was like, oh, cool, I can set stuff on fire this way. And then I was like, it takes way longer than it did on Toy Story.
We would get a fire going with like matches and like lighter fluid, and then we just run to the pantry and see what we could put in the fire.
Oh my god!
Just see what we could.
Did you ever launch like or strap like fireworks to toys?
No, I never did that.
I did that.
What would you put on it?
Just like Happy Meal toys, stuff like that.
Buzz Lightyear, you ready to go?
No, I would never do that to Buzz.
Would you hype him up?
like he's getting ready to go to space.
Yeah, like, you're gonna see stuff that none of us have seen.
And then he just goes like 4 feet in the air and explodes.
Just gets decapitated.
It's not what you want.
Damn.
So anyway, going back to the basketball game.
Oh yeah.
Did you win?
No.
Oh, bummer.
We played a team of 4. It's co-ed, so 3 guys, 2 girls. 4 of the guys there were 6'5", jacked black dudes.
Oh yeah.
And it was me and some other white guys from the church.
Yeah.
We put up a good fight. I got on a heater, almost threw up. My game is like my stand-up. It's like, well, we'll try this. We'll see how it goes. And by trying it, that's doing a fadeaway 3 when no one's guarding me.
Yeah, and if it's anything like your stand-up, if you brick the first one, you're like, I can shoot my way out of this.
Yeah.
I'll just keep letting it fly.
Yeah.
It'd be golden.
I think I had 4 air balls.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
I had a reverse layup. Like I drove right into this guy.
Yeah.
And I just did like a 180 and then just threw it over my head, no look, banked it in.
That's sick.
Yeah.
How does that work? Is there like a coach and like people on the bench, or is it just like it's us 5, we're running it?
We had 2 guys on our bench and 2 girls. We have this guy, he's our coach.
Yeah.
His name's Gus.
Coach Gus.
Coach Gus.
Give it up for Coach Gus.
Yeah, he's a G.
Well, he's a loser from what I hear, but
No, he's cool.
anyway, moving on.
He is small.
Yeah. A guy named Gus is either very tiny or humongous.
Yeah.
There's not an average guy named Gus.
My name's Gus. I'm 400 pounds.
I'm a little Gus.
Dude,
Let's play some basketball.
Shout out to your bro for listening to this podcast 6 times.
Yeah, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who listened. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think we were joking around in the first episode. I didn't think anyone was going to listen.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 2 white guys on a podcast. Very original. Because people were saying that to us before we started.
You were like, you've never seen The Lion King. People are going to clown you for this. I'm like, no one's going to listen this far.
Boy, did they.
Yep.
Now everyone knows you're a freak.
Yeah, man. I got a little too honest.
I put a poll on the first episode on Spotify, and it was like, is Nick relatable? And the first option was no, and the second option was, I've seen The Lion King.
Yeah, you set me up for failure.
But then I tried to make the second option, no, I'm a freak also. And then Spotify was like, that doesn't agree with our terms and conditions.
What?
Yeah. Can't say freak.
Being a freak's cool.
Plus, there's lots of songs with freak in the name.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Super Freak.
Super Freak. Freaks Come Out at Night.
Mr. Freak Sky by ELO.
I don't know.
Mr. Blue Sky.
Oh, that's very different.
I tried there. I tried my...
Can't Freak This by MC Hammer.
Ooh. Isn't that Can't Touch?
Yeah, I was doing the thing you did. Man, there are points in this podcast where I say something and your brain breaks for a second. You have a little aneurysm.
Yeah, tripping my circuits.
Yeah, in the last one, it was when you said girls say I espresso myself.
Yeah, that was
And out of all the clips that Caleb McCurry could have posted,
yeah, he's preying on my downfall.
he posted that one. He is preying on our downfall.
Yeah, because my whole thing is like, if someone says something, I can do one of 2 things. I can say, oh, yeah, that was a good thing. Or I can, which I'm not agreeing with,
right.
Or I can hold my ground and, disagree. And I'm trying to work on being like, no, we're going to hold your ground.
Yeah, I think the big key is just saying something faster. Other than just like what you were doing, which is where you're like, because that's not great podcasting.
No, it's not. It's word economy.
There's all kinds of pressure now. People listen to the first one. They were like, that's good. You guys have great chemistry.
Yeah, and right now I had a dog brain because I was unscrewing my water bottle and I couldn't do 2 things at one time.
Heard that, brother.
Yeah, I got the mic in my hand. I got a Zyn. I'm like,
Well, the Zyn, the nicotine coursing through your veins, if you talk to Dr. Huberman, that's only helping you. Okay. You're focusing up. It's a neurotropic, bro.
Yeah. I have an interesting theory about this. I want to see if you agree.
Okay.
So it's similar to the eyeglasses thing.
Yeah.
It's a performance enhancer for your brain.
Mm-hmm.
So think of it like kind of not the same as, but like a steroid for your muscles. But once you get off of it, your brain, my experience when I got off of nicotine, I felt like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not stimulated. My brain was like, dude, where was that stuff at? Bring it back.
The journeyman I had at the electrical company I worked at, he was giving his medical theories one time, and he was like, yeah, when you smoke cigarettes, your brain stops producing nicotine on its own. That's why you have to keep smoking cigarettes. And I was like, your brain doesn't produce nicotine.
Yeah.
And he was like, shut up. Go get my cigarettes.
That's his best shut up.
Yeah, it was a lot of that. He didn't have a lot of rebuttals for me.
Did you have any other dumb theories?
Countless. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Yeah, water's not good. I just drink Gatorade.
he wouldn't drink Gatorade.
Hmm.
Yeah, he would not drink Gatorade.
Drink beer?
Yes, but only at the end of the day. The only substance I know that he took at work was cocaine, and that's because it was Saturday. He said Saturday is cocaine day.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's good. He's a very honest man.
A little too honest. If I'm being honest.
Honest squared.
This is an honest podcast. We tell the truth here.
Yeah.
And if you're not with that, get out.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I like men.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Pause, bro.
Sorry, I just tweaked there.
Pause. The hell?
Sorry. Dude, this giant African-American man during the basketball game.
Careful.
So,
You've already done an impression this episode. We are not off to a great start
no
with
more
race
impressions.
relations.
I'm done. I'm done with my impression. I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry to me. Say sorry to Will.
Sorry, Will. But he would get in the paint and he would like post you up and he'd bend down and put his butt against my dick.
That's just good fundamentals, bro.
No, he would like twerk on me.
No. That's fundamentals.
I was like, dude, are you trying to get me hard?
Did you say that to him?
No, but I went to high five him when there was 15-second runoff. Be like, good game. Then I tried to take the ball from him.
How'd that go for you?
Not good.
Yeah. Saw that one coming.
He's like, get your Larry Bird looking ass out of here.
It's like the highest compliment you can give a white guy.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Larry Bird to basketball is what Eminem is to rap.
Yeah.
Except maybe Eminem is better at rapping than Larry Bird is at basketball.
Ooh, that's a hot take.
Well, I mean, if you go longevity.
Yeah, Larry Bird had that back problem.
Yeah, back problems.
Yeah.
He looks so sad and angry now. I think it's just because his back hurts.
His last name is Bird, and he looks like Big Bird.
He is very bird-like in his appearance.
Yeah, his nose is very beakish.
I heard a thing today that when white people came to America, Native Americans don't have the gene for hair loss. So the first time they saw a bald guy was white people. And they had like long noses, and they'd wear like long neck things because they were like pilgrims. And They called them vulture people. It's a little piece of history for you.
Yeah.
It's fun stuff.
That's very interesting.
Dude, you brought up my brother earlier. We were at the mall, and he was like, I got a decision to make. I'm trying to decide. And I was like, all right, what's up? He was like, I have 2 Zins in right now. He's like, I'm thinking about putting in a third, but I don't want hiccups. Mind you, he has 2 wintergreen 6s in.
Oh my gosh.
He's wearing a hoodie and a beanie, and the hood is on over the beanie indoors.
Oh my god.
If I had 18 milligrams of nicotine in my mouth, hiccups are the least of my concerns.
Yeah.
How about projectile vomiting over the balcony
Yeah.
onto the people below?
He's got a sweatshop under his freaking hoodie.
He's a lizard, dude.
Yeah.
My brother's a lizard man. He's cold-blooded.
I could see his tongue just like snaking out to grab one.
That is what he does.
Does he put his tongue
He
in
opens the can and he does like a frog with a fly. He's like, he is he's shrouded in mystery, that guy. We gotta get him on the pod sometime.
Yeah, that's the Bugs Cast show I'd like to watch.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
He's eating the bugs though.
What does he call you for the threes?
A pigeon.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My response is the same every time. I own it, dude.
Early bird gets the Zen.
I don't need to jump up to 6s.
No, it's no good.
I tried. But you can't leave them in as long as 3s because you get to a point where you're just like confused and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like too much steroids for your brain.
Yeah, you're just like
Having too many thoughts.
It's like, dude, check your grades. Don't check your grades. Check your grades. Don't check your grades.
Never check the grades.
Never.
Screw that.
Dude, I missed an assignment.
Yeah.
And then I emailed my teacher. In quote, this is what I emailed him. I said, yo, what up, Mr. Gaffney? Completely dog brained that resume assignment. Here it is. It's pretty good. Got some good stuff. Got a 3.0.
You know how dogs be forgetting stuff? Teach.
And then he didn't respond. And then I went up to him after class. I was like, hey, did you see my email? And he's like, yeah, I did.
I didn't care for it.
And I was like, so can I get any points for that? And he was like, you read the syllabus, right? And I was like, oh, yeah. And he was like, there's your answer. And then I go on the syllabus. It says, no late assignments will be accepted.
Damn.
So, yeah.
That's tough. He big dogged you.
He did.
It's like, you want to bring up dog brain? I'll show you how a dog moves right now. Yeah, dude.
Fuck out of my class.
She gave you the business.
Yeah.
I saw an animal control truck the other day, and their lights were on, and they were parked in the middle of the street, and I was rolling up in my work truck, and I was like, ooh, I'm about to see something cool. And then I got closer, and I saw the lady getting a trash bag out, and I got closer, and I saw a dead skunk in the road.
Ooh.
And all she was waiting to do was for traffic to move so she could pick up that dead skunk. And here I was thinking that animal control was a cool job.
Oof.
It's not. I thought it would be like, yeah, we have this fox cornered. He pulled a gun on me.
Yeah.
We got to get him out of here.
Just playing Frogger in the traffic.
Yeah, literally. Just picking up dead skunks. I was like, her day sucks.
Yeah. That must have stunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did. I rolled right over it.
Oof.
I did think about actually running it over with the tire. I thought that'd be very funny.
I wonder if the cops ever pull them over and like, yeah, we smell weed. And they're like, yo, check the back.
Yeah. Check that compartment.
Yeah.
Not going to like what you find, officer.
Yeah.
Nasty crime scene.
If you're a stoner, work for the animal control.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
We know a couple of those.
Oh, yeah.
They're out there. They're listening.
Cody Troutman?
Cody Troutman's the biggest pothead I know. All he talks about is the grow, dude.
Yeah, just growing weed.
I saw he gave, I won't name any names, but he gave a comic some of the weed he grew.
Yeah.
And I saw this guy, and someone asked him a question, and he was sitting there on his phone, and he looked up, and his eyes were like half open. And I was like, dude, are you good? He was like, Cody gave me some of his experimental weed. I'm trying to just pull it together right now.
Yeah, that shit was so sticky.
We left Othello's, and I was like, you're going to be all right, man. Don't worry.
I'm trying to think of who that was.
It was a very tall man.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a very tall man. I don't want to expose him on this podcast.
Golly. Dude, that animal control, I had a run-in with them. They drew on me.
I had a run-in with animal control.
I was
I saw that dog in me.
Yeah. Like, you got to get in the cage, bro.
Now.
I worked as a bagger at a grocery store.
Yeah.
And this kid with autism always wanted to hang out, and I kept saying no. Then one day I did. He was like, come over, dude. I got something to show you. And in his tub is a giant turtle. I don't know what kind of turtle, but it was giant. And he was like, yo, let's take it to the front. And
let's take it to the front.
And we take it out to the front yard. And immediately an animal control car shows up. They're like, give me the turtle. And I think they got him on a first name basis. Like, Sammy, give me the turtle.
Damn.
And he gives him, oh, man. He gives him the turtle. And I was like, what the heck just happened? He was like, this is the second time they've done that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How did they know?
I think his neighbor called on him because I don't think they trusted him with it.
Okay. What is... Yes, but also it's like, what's someone going to do with a turtle? Let the boy have the turtle.
Yeah. I think that if I saw a kid mess with a turtle, my first instinct was like, oh, he's going to throw a rock at it. Like, he's gonna...
That'd be your first thought?
Yeah.
I'm not taking you near any turtles.
Yeah, he's going to freaking Geodude rock slide this turtle.
No, dude. If I see that, I'm like, that boy's just hanging out with his turtle, dude. That's his best friend.
You just took away my friend.
That's insane. We don't trust you with this turtle.
Yeah.
The ultimate Karen. Poor
guy.
Hand over your turtle to the authorities now. It's too much, dude. Let the boy have his turtle.
I haven't seen him since. I think I saw he posted. I think he said the N-word on like an Instagram story.
Eee, that's tough.
Yeah.
No coming back from that. He's at rock bottom, dude. Lost a turtle, 2 turtles.
Yeah.
Said the N-word.
That lady thought that rock was gonna hit that turtle's bottom.
It's weird that you just called yourself that lady.
No, I didn't.
Folks, I did it to him again.
No, I didn't.
His eyes just went in 17 directions trying to come up with a response just now.
No. What?
These are the kind of clips that Caleb is going to post.
Oh, fuck.
We
dude.
can't allow that.
I'm going to listen back to this and just go, fuck.
Yeah. I think as long as this podcast goes, there's going to be a lot of moments like that for us.
Yeah.
Go back and listen like, hey, that wasn't great. Ooh. Like the infamous impression you did earlier.
There'll be times I'll listen and you'll say something. I'm like, I completely missed on that.
Yeah, I mean, there's only been 1 episode, so how many times did it happen then?
It happened a good bit in the first.
Ah,
yeah.
You're just in the zone, brother. Trying to cook up some pod talk.
Yeah, man. And then this girl came in and then she sucked my dick.
What?
No, never.
That didn't happen in the first episode at all.
No.
That was a family-friendly episode.
It was, man. It was good. It was real good.
We're just a couple of pros at this, I guess.
Has your lady listened to the pod?
Yeah.
Good. What'd you think?
She liked it.
Any notes?
No.
Just was very supportive of it?
Yeah, she's never been on a podcast. What advice would I want from her?
Do you take advice about comedy from your family?
No.
I love taking advice from my family.
It shows. I believe you.
Well, it doesn't show because I've been getting very few shows. Show joke.
Boy, oh boy. We are recording this on a Wednesday. That means we have a show in 2 days.
Yeah, we do.
A roast.
Yeah, roast battle.
In Tulsa.
Mm-hmm. I'm very excited.
By the time this comes up, it will have already happened. Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to predict?
I predict I win.
Okay. I'm going to pull a Nick Kissy here and go ahead and disagree with you on that. But I don't know who's going to win. Looking at that lineup.
I think Gary Williams is going to beat the 2 opponents.
He'll be in the final?
I think he's going to be in the final.
All right.
So I think we need to prepare like, yo, Krispy Kreme been real quiet since you showed up. Shit like that. So we got to get those going.
Good stuff.
Car ride down, we're just going to be Gary Williams. More like Gary William, because he eats a lot.
You're killing it.
Killing it. There we go.
All right. It's not going to be foggy this time.
Ooh, yeah.
Hopefully.
That would be cool if it was foggy again.
If it's foggy again, I'm going to think something's up.
Yeah.
Because the weather has not been the fog type.
Yeah. I'll immediately go, a lot of Jews in Tulsa.
So much Jew talk from you, dude.
Yeah.
You're out of control.
There was a lot of Jew talk at Paramount.
There was a fair amount of Jew talk. I was like, I'm going to avoid saying that I'm Jewish at this mic.
Yeah, I was waiting. I was like, maybe Tyler's going to.
I don't think they'll take too kindly to that. I don't want to name any names, but he was not feeling the Jays.
Mm-mm.
He didn't like them at all.
Nope.
He called them those people.
Yeah, what?
Someone was like, what do you mean by that? He's like, I mean what you think I mean. Those people.
I wonder if, I might try to use those people, and if people are like, whoa, I'll be like, well, those are their pronouns.
Day said a really funny thing where he went to Matt Rainey's new mic at the Improv, and you, reach into a barrel for a topic, and the topic he pulled out was, those people. Risky business in the Plaza District.
Yeah.
I would love to pull that card.
Oh, my gosh.
That'd be awesome. Let's get down and dirty here. Who are those people for you?
Yeah. I don't really want to answer this.
That's a bad sign, Nick.
I don't know.
That means you've got one in mind and you don't want to get canceled.
Those people I played basketball against today.
So strong black men?
No, those people for me, Asian bitches, man.
You're 2 for 2 on referencing them. Yeah. I told you people in the first episode it was going to be a weekly update.
I can't enlighten this. What are your those people?
Bad drivers.
Bad drivers. Good.
I get furious on the road.
That's a Jim Gaffigan answer right there. Good.
On the way to work in the morning, I am weaving a tapestry of just the worst things you can say to another human being.
Just all your empty bottles just going boosh, boosh.
Yeah.
Right.
Just losing my mind. I don't like it at all. And I've started doing a thing where I don't yell in my car because they can't hear me. So I'll try to see them through their mirror, and I'll just enunciate very clearly what I'm saying. It's dead silent in my car because I'm listening to something. I want to hear it.
Psycho.
Yeah. I'm just like, I hope you get this message. So far, so good.
Man. I love car rides where you like talk to yourself.
I don't do that often.
You never do that?
Sometimes, but
Okay.
mostly I just think.
Okay.
Same difference. Yeah.
I try to do freestyle rapping in the car.
Wow.
That would go just about as expected.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dick comes up way too much. It's
Pause, bro.
yeah, no, it's
You know what's weird? And this is going to sound made up, but I swear it's the truth. Coming into this episode, I was like, I bet there's going to be a few moments where I go, pause, bro. I just got that sense.
man, get your little spidey tingle.
Don't call it that. All right?
I will.
Whatever. I had a weird dream the other night.
What happened?
I was doing stand-up in a mall, and I had no voice. So every time I would try to do material, I'd be like, and then I'd start coughing. And then I heard beautiful singing, and I said, who is that singer?
Yeah.
And this is all true. I look over the balcony, and who do I see singing down there but Bryan Cranston, Walter White himself. He had disturbed a dinner party, like a gala almost. He was in a tux, and there were lots of nicely dressed people sitting at tables eating. And he was singing, I don't remember the song, and at the end, he threw his glass up in the air. It shattered on the ground, and he said, good night, everybody, and he left. I was like, wow, Bryan Cranston's got some pipes on him.
Man.
I woke up, and I was like, I wonder if he can sing that well.
Yeah.
He's funny. I haven't seen him in anything since the actor strikes over the summer.
Yeah.
And it was very funny because it was a bunch of people who are never going to get work being like, pay us. And then he would show up and be like, you need to pay these people. And then at the end of the day, he'd just be like, well, I'm going to go back to my house in Malibu.
Yeah.
You guys have fun in your broom closets getting no work ever.
Just some girl with like 10,000 piercings just sleeping on the street.
Yeah. He's like, I'm Heisenberg. I'm made.
Doing her student films.
Isn't it weird he was the dad from Malcolm in the Middle and then went to Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
It's like, what if the goofiest guy ever sold meth? Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I did.
Did you ever have a moment where you're like, I could sell meth?
I would try to put myself in those situations, but it was way too stressful.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sell it either way. I would want to make it and then find someone to sell it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, doing comedy for a little bit, I got some guys who would do it. For sure.
Yeah.
Oof. So, hey, I need you to sling this while you're selling cell phones to people.
Yeah. Just blow it downstream and get them hooked.
Yeah, because that's a thing. Secondhand smoke of meth.
Government should do that. Should throw it in the air.
What possible payoff is there for the government to do that?
They could get ties with the pharmaceutical companies, and they could start selling pill versions of it.
Brother, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the news the last few years. They're in with the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
All right? Travis Kelce, we're looking at you.
Travis.
Sucks he's so good at football, dude. What a devastating weekend of sports.
Man, that sucked. That was the worst outcome.
Baltimore lost. Detroit lost. The Thunder lost to the Pistons.
Oh.
Just the worst day.
Brock Purdy, please save us.
Brock Purdy looks 14.
Yeah, he does.
Like,
He's got a baby face.
seeing him in a championship game is the craziest thing ever. Like, his mom dropped him off at this game.
Yeah.
What time will you be done? Mom, shut up. I'm trying to get to the Super Bowl.
I hear he's got a roommate. He said somewhere, he's like, yeah, I'm making $800,000 a year, and I have a roommate. I'm trying to save some money.
What are you doing?
He's going to get a contract.
I mean, he lives in San Francisco, so he's making like
Yeah.
30 grand here.
My brother's out there right now, and he's like, yeah, I'm paying $2,000 a freaking month.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It can't be that great of a space for $2 grand a month either.
Nah, he's far out of the city. He's got to commute.
What's he in San Fran for?
Oh, he's at this tech company. They sell cameras. It's called Verkada.
No way. Your brother's a tech bro?
Yeah, he's a tech bro.
Wow.
Every time he comes home, I'm like, what's the Wi-Fi password? And he's like, dude, I'm not.
Is Silicon Valley his favorite show? Is he watching? He's like, this is so relatable.
No, I don't think he's watched it.
I've only seen one episode.
He watches a lot of anime.
Oh.
He plays Dungeons and Dragons.
I try to get into anime.
Yeah,
It's hard. They do a lot of what you do on this podcast, where like someone will say something and they'll just be like, it's annoying as hell.
I'm sorry, I'll work on that. Well, actually, no. Well, okay, all right. Okay,
Here we go.
I'm done.
But the fight scenes are great.
They are cool.
Love me a good fight scene.
Yeah.
Fights in real life are never as cool as fight scenes.
Yeah, it's always so stressful and
It's just two idiots with adrenaline pumping as hard as they can.
tears trying to be held in.
Yeah, a guy just angry crying.
Yeah, no.
Hey, you don't say that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I want to see an anime where they get in a fight and the one guy's like, hey, you don't say that.
Yeah. Dude, the most stressful thing for me would be to get in a fight and my girlfriend's there. Or like a girl that I'm dating is there.
No, yeah, I got what you meant by girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd lose?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'd get my ass beat and I'd get so embarrassed. Fuck you. I don't know what that button is.
You'll hear it. Don't worry.
Damn.
I got some laughs with that. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. I was at a Brahms. I've had a lot of bad experiences at Brahms. But I was at a Brahms and these guys, my girlfriend at the time goes to the restroom. And
A girl you were dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
And and they whistle at her. She's wearing very tight, scandalous clothing. They whistle at her. They go, whew, whew. Did that come through?
That wasn't a whistle at all.
Okay. But they whistle at her.
That was like a baby bird learning to speak.
Pigeon. All right. And then her friend looks at me and goes, you need to tell them something. You need to say, don't whistle at my girlfriend.
Oh, no.
And then I'm like, no.
Yeah, you need to wear baggier clothes.
Yeah, I was a stick at the time.
Like, this falls on me?
Yeah.
This falls on me?
And I'm sitting there. It's all awkward. And then she's like looking at me. Yeah, it was rough. But if I said something, I would have got my ass beat.
Did you say anything?
No. Oh, goodness, no. I think I waved to him.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
hey, guys. How's your ice cream?
Were you there getting ice cream or was it like a meal?
Oh, I was getting ice cream.
I played golf in high school, and we went to Brahms to eat breakfast before a tournament, and it was the heaviest food I'd ever had in my life. On the third hole, I wanted to die.
Oh, my gosh. What'd you get?
Like biscuits and gravy and pancakes and eggs and bacon. I went ham.
Yeah.
No ham, though. Hold the ham.
No ham, hold ham.
Hold the ham, please. No ham for me. Not a big ham guy.
No, me neither. I don't like breakfast meats.
None of them?
I don't like bacon.
Oh my gosh, I would die for bacon.
I don't like it. It's always too crispy and crunchy.
You just gotta cook it less time. What are you talking about?
Ham's not good. Sausage, I'm not liking sausage anymore.
That's like if someone was like, I don't like pizza. It's always burned to a crisp. So yeah, just cook it less time,
Yeah.
and it's delicious.
I like it really chewy.
Pizza?
Bacon.
Oh, okay.
I like a lot of stuff really chewy. Like pizzas. I like it undercooked. I like doughy food.
This is disgusting.
Mac and cheese, bro.
Chewy mac and cheese?
Yeah, dude.
That means you've cooked the noodles too long, or the pasta.
Yeah, man. I want you to stir it up, and I want it to just become goop.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Early signs of autism.
Do you cook ramen noodles for like 8 minutes?
No, but spaghetti for me, I will pour so much sauce. Like there will be sauce left over. I'll put more spaghetti in there. Start all over. Same with pancakes. I will make like a pool for my pancake to sit in.
This is, ugh. I wish we could have found this out about you some other way. I'm finding it out at the same time as these listeners.
I bet you eat an Eggo waffle with no syrup.
I did back in the day when I was a kid. Not now, though. It is, I mean, an Eggo waffle is objectively the best toast that there is.
Oh yeah, real good.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
I go OG, dude.
OG. We're out, dude.
Home style.
I can't. I feel like it tastes like nothing. You
Disagree.
crazy? I wish I knew this about you before we started this podcast.
Shut up. You said you like chewy pizza. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I was working at Domino's over the break.
Domino's.
Yeah, it was a lot of fucking idiots that work there.
What?
Yeah.
At Domino's?
Yeah, just fucking.
I thought those guys were going to change the world. That's crazy.
A lot of community college guys telling you their life story. They're like, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna make some beats for some rap guys I know, you know.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of like, yeah, you know, I'm doing stand up. The guy at the concession thinks he can get me in with a famous guy.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard a story of a guy who Shane Gillis was coming to the Criterion, and this open micer was like, I know someone who works in the concession stand. I'm going to talk to him, and he's going to talk to Shane, and then I'm going to get to open for Shane. And it wasn't a bit. He was like, this is my plan. This is how I make it to the next level.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to talk to the guy who's buttering popcorn.
Yo. Shane. Okay, I know this guy. Name is...
No. Can't say that.
I know. It's so funny.
We got a name drop less on this podcast.
Yeah,
we
do.
came in hot on the first episode. Some people did not like it.
Oof.
We got to ease up.
Ooh, can you name drop for me?
I'm not going to do that. That will go badly.
Yeah.
They get upset. But I bet there are other people who are hoping we name drop them.
Yeah.
And that's equally fun. Just not naming them.
Yeah. You're staying out of this.
Yeah. There are some people who really like this podcast who I bet they want to shout out.
Miranda Cosgrove.
Do you remember that episode? Well, it wasn't an episode. It was like her on like a podcast. And she was like, I cuss sometimes. And they're like, what's your favorite cuss word? She's like, fuck, I guess. It's like, what's become of iCarly?
Yeah.
They came out with a new version of that show.
Yeah, they cursed in the show. Freddie was like, the camera's not shit and working.
That's like that movie I, Robot, where Shia LaBeouf walks up and Will Smith is just like, stop cussing, you're not good at it. It is funny when someone like doesn't cuss and then they're just trying like right out the gate.
Yeah.
They say things like, this isn't shit and working.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I used to, when I was in middle school, I used to like to ride my bike.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a transition period. And I learned about cussing.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get good at it. So I'd go on long bike rides and start saying curse words like in the woods and like really try to practice. I'd be like, shit and fuck. I'm like, no. Okay, fucking shit. Oh, that's better.
That is better.
Be like, bitch shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You've told me enough stories from your childhood to where, like, if I lived on your street, I'd be like, what is wrong with this guy?
Yeah. Parents would be like, oh, go hang out with him.
Yeah, the first time I ever saw you do stand-up, you were talking about shooting rabbits with a homemade crossbow.
Yeah.
And I was a little nervous because I had just watched a movie. What's it called? Oh, it's We Gotta Talk About Kevin.
Okay.
And it is, I think John C. Reilly's in it. But they have this kid who is very problematic. And he's like weird. And he shoots rabbits with his bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And then at the end, spoiler alert, he ends up shooting up the school, but he does it with his bow and arrow. And I had just watched that movie like weeks before seeing you do stand-up, and I was like, everyone get to your cars safe, please. Who knew? Who knew we would become the Copper Valhalla
Yeah.
after that terrifying evening?
Wow, man. That'd be so inefficient to be like shoot a guy and then like try to put an arrow in for like 10 seconds.
He gotten pretty proficient.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much away, but he had a field day in that school.
Oof. Katniss Everdeened him.
Yeah, for real.
Oof.
I only watched the first Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I talked about in the last episode, my grandma seeing an episode of SpongeBob. I went to the Hunger Games with my grandma, and she didn't know what it was. And I didn't really know what it was either because I hadn't read the books. And it's like the first scene where the kids are all killing each other. She was just like, oh no. I was kind of in the same boat. I was like, this is cool, but
Jeez.
they killed the little girl.
Yeah.
It's rough stuff, dude.
That opening scene where like that Kato guy like gets a blade and kills that little 12-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Rough stuff. I watched another movie recently called It Comes at Night. Have you seen this? Do you know about this? You heard about this movie, folks?
Sounds like me. Comes at night.
There you go. No, I gave you the rim shot.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
So it comes at night.
It comes at night, yeah. And basically, age-old premise. There's a big disease that's killing everybody. And so there's this family like living alone in the woods. And they stumble upon this other family. And long story short, spoiler alert, that family, like their kid gets sick, and then it gets their kid sick, and then they get in this big fight. And I think the moral of the story was don't be nice to strangers. It was like if things are going well with you and yours, just leave other people out of it.
Okay.
I kind of experienced that myself this week. A guy from high school that I haven't talked to in like 9 years, he viewed my stories on Instagram, and so I was like, I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna be nice. I messaged him and I was like, hey man, hope you're doing well. And he sent back something like, life's a journey and I'm enjoying the ride. And I was like, why did I message him?
Instantly mute.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't get anything out of this.
Yeah.
And I immediately thought back to that movie. I was like, don't be nice to people. What are we doing? Protect you and yours.
Okay.
That's what this world needs more of.
Hey, well, we were strangers at one point,
We were.
and look at us now. I mean, there has been some questionable stuff on my part, and you have disagreed, but look at us.
I mean, that's what's weird, right? Is that's what's true of everyone in your life they have relationships with, other than your family.
Yeah. I wonder if any dad has given birth to a kid, and then like
Pause, bro.
Oh, sorry. I wonder if any
This is a very woke podcast.
I wonder if any lady has given birth to a kid and the baby like gave the dad a weird look and the dad's like, fuck the kid.
I think that guy's a psycho.
Yeah.
If that's the case. You can't really judge a newborn on the facial expressions they're making at you.
Yeah.
That's not a real fair game.
Yeah.
If your kid is like 18, and it's like, I hate you, Dad, read into that a little bit. But the 18-month-old, maybe ease up, you know?
True. Doesn't know any better.
Doesn't know anything. I have 2 kids, and they are adorable. I love them more than anyone on this planet. I would do anything for them. They bring nothing to the table. They are leeches of every resource.
Just bring toys.
They bring so many toys. If this was a video podcast,
Yeah. So when you were a kid, did your dad ever try to like get you a head start on school and like get you some multiplication tables and really try to train you for in the summertime?
In the summertime?
Oh yeah.
No, I would have killed myself.
My dad and my mom used to do that.
No.
They'd get us started early, have us write them essays over books we read.
I feel like you had I guess this is true of everyone, but you had a very specific upbringing.
Yeah, I went to a gymnastics preschool. We did like on the balance beam, we did cartwheels.
When you were on the balance beam, when they'd be like, name primary colors now.
Purple?
Shapes, go.
Triangle, hexagon, square, rectangle.
That's crazy. So were you like hoping to be a gymnast at one point in your life?
I think when I was a kid, I thought about it, and then a basketball rolled into my lap. I was like, this is the sport I want to play.
Yeah, and then intramural happened, and you ended up losing by 5.
Yeah. I was like, give me the ball.
I have a feeling you were around a lot of white kids in your childhood, and you reached a point where you were like, oh my gosh, black people are way better at this.
Dude, my dad, he this was actually a really good idea. I used to play with just white kids, and I used to ball up. I would smoke them.
Of course.
Because I was in like a worse division, and I'd be getting like 25 a game.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, hey, let's do this thing. Let's go do this program. I'll put you in. Put me in it for like a year. It was like all black kids, and it wasn't in like the best part. We'd be playing in like outdoor, and these kids smoked me.
Yeah.
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 It was rough.
That'll happen.
Yeah.
Did you ever play football?
I played tackle up until like the 4th grade.
I thought about playing tackle in 7th grade, but by the time I asked the coach, they had run out of helmets that would fit my gigantic head. so I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to try that again. This was a humiliating existence.
Oh my god.
He literally just looked at my head. He was like, I don't think I have any helmets that are going to fit you, bud.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, oh. And he was my homeroom teacher, so I saw him every day after that.
Hey, what up?
7th grade was rough because I started playing basketball. What was that sound?
I don't know.
That was crazy.
You want to hear it again?
Not really. Stop it. Oh my God. Anyway, back to my story.
I have space AIDS.
Quit it.
You're leaning away.
I'm worried. I don't know what that sound was. So I went to Mustang North Middle School. And let me tell you, that is a pit of despair. Because they've built up Mustang a little bit since then. But at the time, it was literally like my school, my neighborhood, and then just fields everywhere. It was a disaster of a school. Yeah. And I played basketball, and they put me on JV, and I would tell people, I would be like, yeah, I was basically either like ride the bench for varsity or like lead the JV team. So I was like, I'll step up, coach. I'll do that. and then before the season started, my parents were like, hey, we're moving to Moore. Mm-hmm. So you gotta quit basketball. So I was like, all right. So I went to my coach. I was like, you're gonna have to find another leader for this squad. So I quit basketball, and then we didn't move for like 3 months after that.
Oh no.
And everyone was like, pussy, you just didn't want to play basketball. I was like, shut up, dude. It was real, okay? They told me it was real.
Dude, I have a freaking knee problem. And
I remember there was a end of the year dodgeball game between the 7th graders and the 8th graders.
Ooh.
And I was the last one left against like 4 8th graders.
How'd it go?
Everyone was cheering my name, and then they pummeled me with dodgeballs. It was literally like, Tyler, oh no. There was a lot of that.
It's like the Mr. Credible scene where the black balls come in there.
Yeah, dude, in my head, they were like 7 feet tall.
Oh my God.
And of course now they were kids. It was nothing. But
on the street and
the jump from 7th to 8th is crazy. They were like ogres walking around the hallways.
I remember being in 1st grade looking at 6th graders, being like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you have a 401k?
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, Pat Ferris's son wrestles, and he was like, yeah, the age range is 12 to 15. I was like, what?
Those poor 12-year-olds.
That's crazy.
Pat Ferris's son is 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Good for him.
Just a 12-year-old going up against a guy who's about to get a learner's permit.
Yeah. Look, I drove here.
Ever been behind the wheel?
No.
Well, I can if there's a 21-year-old in the passenger seat. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, my mom, I have to give her a lift everywhere.
That's Brock Purdy pulling up to the stadium.
Yeah.
I can pretty much drive anywhere if my mom's in the car.
Mom, go sit over here.
What are we?
Dude, I whittled through 4 touchdowns.
Did George Kittle have as bad a game as everyone was saying?
I can't remember.
Because I saw an interview where he was like, they had us in the first half, I'm not going to lie, but we're here now. And the top comment was like, bro, you had 1 catch for 20 yards.
Yeah, I mean, they sucked in the first half.
I think Travis Kelce's going to have a way better game than George Kittle.
He had 2 receptions for 27 yards.
Damn.
That sucks.
That's rough.
Yeah, T. Kels went off.
Yeah, he did. It sucks he's so good at football.
Yeah.
It's a real bummer.
My mom loves him.
Well,
every time he shows up, she's like, he's cute. My dad goes, get in the fucking kitchen. No, he doesn't. My mom and my dad, they have the best relationship.
yeah,
They do. They love each other.
that's important.
Yeah.
It's a bummer when your parents don't love each other. So I've heard.
Yeah, I remember a year ago, my parents were redesigning their room, and my mom was sleeping in my bed, and my dad was sleeping in a different bed.
Ooh.
And I was like glassy-eyed. Just had got home from college. I was like, Mom, are you and Dad getting along?
What's been going on while I've been in college?
No. What did he do to you?
Tell me everything.
Yeah, she's like, no, we'll be back in a week.
Sit down, Queen.
Yeah.
Tell me what's going on.
Just cross my legs. Put my hands on my knees. Feminine.
Yeah, sometimes I wish this was a video podcast. But then, oh my gosh, I upload a episode online and I'm like, thank God there's not a video to add to this.
Freaking YouTube upload would take a century.
Shout out to Cody Troutman.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Folks, I got a little bit of an understanding why it takes so long now.
Yeah.
But it was cool because people around here, they ask you when your next episode is. And we're like, yeah, it'll drop on Monday. It'll be weekly. And their eyes light up. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that's so great.
Yeah, we got to keep it going.
We'll keep it going, dude.
Yeah.
It's the Copper Valhalla.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Now we know what people want.
This is paradise.
They want Tyler Barris. They want Nick Kissy just riffing with killer chemistry.
Yeah, talking game, talking how to really improve in the comedy game and really step up.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to write.
You got to write.
You got to write and you got to perform with a good mindset.
You got to write. You got to get reps in. You got to command the audience.
Yeah.
You got to get in there and you say, listen, dog ears are fake. Listen up.
Listen up, guys. I know you're not a good crowd, but you guys will laugh at my set. Okay?
Yeah. I'll make a crowd out of you.
I'll make you guys have the best night of your life.
Mr. I'll make a crowd out of you. Name that movie. Man, how did I know this was going to...
Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Dog Days.
No.
I have no idea.
Mulan.
I've seen that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Pretty memorable song. That song gets me hyped, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty hype.
I might make that my walkout song at shows.
Eddie Murphy was a dragon.
That he was.
Yeah.
Mushu.
And they lit fireworks.
This on you. This on your family. This on your cow. One of his better roles.
I wonder if he was ever in the studio like, hey, hand me a joint.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Are you assuming that he smokes weed? And why might you be assuming that he smokes weed? Is there something about him that makes you think marijuana?
Okay, all right.
Noticing a theme in this episode, Nicholas.
I'll see this through.
I'd rather you didn't. I think for the good of the pod, you should abort mission, brother.
I think his career, with a career like that, it's very stressful, and he'd like to take the edge off. I don't have a lot of stress, so I don't smoke weed. But I'd say if, you'd had people that you're trying to, entertain and...
You know what's funny is potheads are always like, yeah, I'm really chill. because of the weed. And then you talk to them, and they are the most stressed out, anxious people you know. They're freaking out all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, man, I don't think that's really working for you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's taking the edge off. I think it's adding multiple edges to every scenario.
Just itching themselves.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, I itch myself when I smoke weed.
We covered that in the first episode.
Yeah, that's bad.
You want to repeat everything? You want to talk about construction science? Oh, I'm Nick. Here's why the runner's high is actually better than drugs.
Yeah,
I've never seen The Lion King.
Okay.
It's not relatable. I more relate to fish.
That was a good rundown.
Pretty much.
Here's Tyler. Haha, let me hit the soundboard. Haha, womp womp. What was that?
Take a guess.
Womp womp?
You bet it. Yeah.
Damn.
Walked right into that one, didn't you?
I did.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Where we at time-wise? Ooh, we just hit an hour.
Oh my gosh.
We did.
Look at us.
Busted it right out.
Any last comments?
Once again, thank you to everyone who listened. That really meant a lot. I fully did not expect people to listen, let alone enjoy it.
Yeah. That was really cool.
I was like, you know what? This is a thing that we're going to do. It's not that great. We're going to get better. We talked about chopping it up. We talked about not releasing the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it turns out we're awesome.
Yeah, we're the shit.
Which is great.
So
It's
be nice
nice
to us.
It's nice to go into it thinking you have good chemistry. And we're like, yeah, we could do a pod. And then you're recording and you're like, this is a nightmare. This isn't going to work at all.
Yeah.
And then people are like, hey, that was good.
Like, oh, cool.
Some people couldn't remember the word chemistry. They're just like, you guys have good,
Mojo.
it's good. It's good.
You guys, you talk and he listens and he talks and he.
And then you talk and it's nice.
Oh, good.
How about that for you guys? No, but for real, thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you for the good reviews. Do us a favor. Follow this show on Spotify. Subscribe on YouTube. Give it likes and stars and all that jazz.
Yeah.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Just because here's the deal, folks. What this show is, I said this to Nick today. This show is a catapult to launch us into the upper echelon of performers worldwide.
It is.
We're gunning for everyone.
Yeah, we're trying to make it big here.
First mission, destroy Trout Pod and take his whole audience.
Yeah, we're gonna get some good players going.
Yeah. Don't even worry about it. We got good stuff coming.
Yeah, we got some good stuff.
What are you doing over there?
I'm looking at the where our Tulsa insult attack is. I'm gonna shout that out.
I mean, this is coming out on Monday, but yeah, go ahead. Hey, everyone go back in time and go to that show in Tulsa.
Yeah. Any Marty McFlys out there?
Yeah, we'll give an update for it.
Yeah, Tulsa was great. Thanks for having us out.
Yes.
The winner.
Shout out to Brian Biz.
The winner was Hippie Steve.
Hippie.
Shout out to Hippie Steve. You better fucking win now.
Hippie Steve won.
Yeah.
No, we had a show coming up at the end of February, and I think it is no more. Very sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got anything to say to the people?
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
No, this really means a lot.
We do
if you
appreciate
make
it.
This far.
You guys
really,
are awesome.
really appreciate it.
Good stuff.
Shout out my bro Hayden. I know he's gonna listen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's
Cool.
not shout out everyone we think is going to listen. It would take too long.
Oh, Jeanette.
Anyway, this has been the Copper Valhalla. I'm your host, Tyler Barris. With me over there is Nick Kissy.
Yep.
And thanks for listening, guys.
Bye.
Bye.